One thing we Sonic fans have been asking for a while now is not only for a good story, but to have some of our playable characters back in these Sonic games. The problem now is Sega and Sonic Team are trying to find their foothold to keep Sonic at a consistent success rate. Now, let's actually fast forward a little bit as if Sonic was to get back on his feet. And let's just say, what if the other characters were actually playable again? There's one particular that I would personally like to see brought back in these Sonic games and actually have his own very own game. Who is this, you ask? Knuckles? Tails? Shadow? No. They already did one for him. You know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about Silver the Hedgehog. I mean, think about it. All of the hedgehogs, every single hedgehog has had his own story, his own game. Sonic, Shadow had his own full-length game. It's only fair. I want to give you guys a little brainstorm of what my ideal Silver the Hedgehog game would be.
No, God!
I bet you guys are wondering, out of all of the characters, you chose Silver to have his own game? Why? Why this lame, slow-paced, naive,
Time for you to disappear, Iblis Trigger!
obnoxious hedgehog? Because like out of all the other characters in the Sonic franchise, he has just as much potential as Sonic himself. I mean, think about it. This hedgehog is literally from the future, and all we know about him is his powers of psychokinesis, lifting things with his mind, hurtling them towards enemies, and the only reason we know of him is because he wanted to kill Sonic and make his world a better future. Matter of fact, sources say he was supposed to be an orange hedgehog at one point, and his name was something like, what was it? Venice? Yeah, ill. I'm bringing this up because I, for one, see an awesome future for our future hedgehog. See what I did there? No. Okay. Like I said, I'm just brain dropping some ideas of what my ideal Silver the Hedgehog video game would be. So, let's start off with the story, shall we? So, Silver the Hedgehog. I want his game to be a prequel. Before all the Iblis, Mephiles, Sonic 06 nonsense. I want this game to showcase his origins. How did Silver become the man that we saw in Sonic 06? How did he develop his powers? How long did it take him to master those powers? Did somebody train him? Actually, let's make the story about how he progresses to learn his abilities to what he mastered in 06. If you recall, in the Archie comics, Silver learned most of his abilities from Mammoth Magul, who was a very sinister, evil villain in the comics. I don't want to go too deep in when it comes to the story, but I just want something that would be, of course, balanced, but dominantly serious and humorous. Now remember, this is a prequel, so the ending, I think, should showcase all the events of how Iblis destroyed the utopia that is in Silver's future. Alright, we went a little deep in the story. Now let's progress and move on to what is a little more important to me, gameplay. So, gameplay. There are many ways that the gameplay for Silver can be developed. As I said, I want Silver to develop and master his abilities as the game progresses. The higher the level, the stronger his psychokinesis becomes. I'll throw in something else. His emotions determine how powerful his psychokinesis gets. I don't know if you guys recall of an anime, but it's called Mob Psycho. If he releases any type of his emotions, it determines how strong his telekinesis is. That's pretty cool. Because if you think about it, if you're calm, that's when you're at your strongest. And when you're angry, your powers are out of control. So like I said, I want to see him master his abilities as he progresses through the game. Something similar to, I'll say, a mixture of Final Fantasy 15, what I've seen a mixture of with Final Fantasy with 15 and Sonic Unleashed, with him gaining experience in each level, learning new abilities with every minor or major boss battle. The gameplay itself, I want it to be full 3D, platforming. A mixture of fighting, experience, and speed with flight and the ground. He uses his psychokinesis. He can lift himself up. He can fly to certain distances. We've seen it in Sonic 06, but it wasn't implemented that way, unfortunately.
Silver's stupid with the teleport dash. It's just so sad.
And just to throw it out there, have him talking to his friends while he's progressing through the level. I actually like that. The way Sonic Heroes did it. Shadow the Hedgehog did it okay. They were talking just a little too much in my opinion, but just enough so it shows interaction. Heck, I'll throw in one more little do-bugger. Make Blaze the Hedgehog playable. Not that much, because this is Silver's story, but yeah, throw her in there every now and then. Show a little speed, a little bit of flame here and there, because she hasn't had a full 3D game ever since 06. Because technically she was introduced in Sonic Rush, which was 2D. Quality-wise, y'all already know. Sonic Unleashed had the top-notch quality that it was. And that's exactly what I would want to see in a Silver the Hedgehog video game. All I ask is for Silver to have just a little bit more personality.
Don't get in my way!
That was it right there.
So there you have it, guys. Just little thoughts I had in my head, just to have an idea of what a Silver the Hedgehog game would be like from my perspective. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Maybe you have better ideas than me. Probably do. Or if you have another request for other characters to have their own games, let me know. A man can dream, right?
No! No!
Like, comment, let me know what you think. This is Shumba, signing out.